Are you having issues getting a perfect bra cup for yourself? In this video, I'm going to show you how to make one for yourself. This video is about how to create a custom-made bra cup using your measurement. So it means that you don't have to stress yourself looking for how to get a perfect bra cup size for your client, but you can create one that will fit her perfectly well from the comfort of your home. Trust me, this is going to be a well-detailed tutorial and it's very easy to make. So if it is something you want to learn, you need to keep watching this video. Don't forget to like this video, share as well, and please drop your comment for me on the comment section. And if you try it out, let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Let's get started. To get started, these are the measurements you are going to be using. The shoulder to your bust point, which mine is 9.5. You will also need shoulder to your under bust, mine is 13 inches. You will also need your nipple to nipple point, which mine is 7 inches, and you're going to divide it by 2 to have 3.5. I'm sorry, I wrote B to B. It's supposed to be end to end. That is nipple to nipple point. Mine is 7 inches. You will have to divide it by 2, and mine is, and if I divide it by 2, I'm going to have 3.5. So this is my center front. So you want to go ahead and measure from your shoulder to your bust point and shoulder to the under bust. So I realized that my paper is a bit small. So but when you are doing your own, get a paper that will cover from your shoulder to your bust point and shoulder to the under bust. So I'm just marking shoulder to my bust point and shoulder to my under bust, and I will go ahead and connect these lines like this. Did you see that? So I'm going to go ahead and label it bust point, shoulder to the bust point and shoulder to the under bust. So these are what we're going to be needing to do this pattern. So my nipple to nipple measurement is 7 inches, divided by 2 is 3.5. So I'm going to be marking 3.5 to get my dot line. So you mark it on the bust point, mark it on the under bust, and you want to like connect it up. You want to go ahead and connect it up like this. So when you are done, you want to get a compass to like mark a circle between the bust point to the under bust. The reason why we are doing this is just to serve as a guide for our pattern. So from the bust point, you are going to keep it on the bust point and push it to the, from the bust point, you are going to push the pencil line to the under bust and try to get a circle just like you see me doing. This is just like a guide for us as you are drafting this pattern. Did you see the bust? The circle starts from the bust point to the under bust, and then you take it round. So you take it round using your compass. So this circle is just going to be like serving as a guide for us. So the next thing you want to do is that on the under bust, did you see, you want to like mark your dart. For me, I'm using a dart of 1.25 on both sides, 1.25 on both sides of the under bust. So if your bust is on a medium size, like your bust is on a medium size, you can use 1.5 inches to contour. Instead of using 1.25, you can use 1.5 to contour. Then if your bust is very big, like the bust is above 52 inches and is very big, like you are busty, you can go ahead and contour as much as, you can use as much as 2 inches on both sides to contour your under bust. For me, I used 1.25 on both sides. So the next thing you want to do is that from the center front like this, did you see, from this center front, you want to go up by half an inch on that bust point line. You go up by half an inch and go down by half an inch. This is going to be serving as a dart of 1.5 inches. Did you see? So from the under bust, I'm going to connect like this. Look at the way I kept my curved ruler. Did you see the way I kept it? This is just to add fullness to it. So you want to like go ahead and connect from the under bust to that part. Then you want to like take your dart. So the bust point line towards that center front, I went up by half an inch and went down by half an inch, and I'm connecting my dart like this. Did you see what I'm doing? This is, I'm trying to like connect my dart. Did you see? So you are going to be doing that as well. So the next thing you want to do is that towards this side, you want to like come out by half an inch from that circle. This is because the bust is fuller at this point. So if you have a medium bust size, instead of coming out by half an inch from that circle like I did, because my bust is I have a small bust size, so instead of coming out by half an inch, you can come out by 1 inch. Then if you are very busty, you are very busty, you can come out by 1.5 inches. So that is how it works. You come out from that circle by 1.5 inches if you are very busty, and if your bust is on a medium size, you come out by 1 inch. And for those that have small bust size like me, you come out by half an inch. So that is how it works. So the next thing I'm gonna do is that I'm gonna mark half inch up and half inch down. Did you see? And then I'm gonna connect my dart. I will mark half inch up and half inch down. So if you come out by, I'm sorry, I don't know that my camera is kind of misbehaving at this point. So I went up by half inch and went down by half inch to connect. If you're on a plus size, to tighten that point, you can use 0.75 inch up and 0.75 inch down. So instead of using half inch like I did, you will use 0.75 up and 0.75 down. This is for a plus size cup. So when you are done, whatever you have here, you want to like reduce 1 inch from it. Whatever you have from the bust point line, bust point to the under bust, mine is 3.5. Whatever you have, you remove 1 inch and mark on the upper part. So that is where the cup is going to start. Did you understand? What you have from the bust point to the under bust, you remove 1 inch and go upwards and connect. That is where the bust is going to start. So you want to like make a straight line just like I did towards that point. Did you see? So the next thing is that you want to like come inward here. You want to like shaping the cup a bit. Did you see? But then you want to like go down by 1 inch. This is going to be your neckline. Then you want to like go ahead and connect like this. Did you see? From that line, which is now the over bust line, or the point where the cup is going to start towards the center front, you come down by 1 inch. This is going to serve as your neckline due to the way our cup is. So from that point, you want to go inward by 0.25. Did you see? 0.25. Did you see what I did? So then you want to go ahead and connect like this. But before you connect, also you want to also tighten this part. Did you see? I'm going to be tightening this part by 0.375, which is 3/8. So this is what is called 3/8. Did you see? 0.375. You can use up to like half an inch. This is like, I have a small bust cup, so that is what I'm using. If you're on a plus size, you can actually use half inch on both sides. Did you see? Then you want to like go ahead and connect. So this is it. Please note that you are drafting a bust cup, not a corset cup, because this is different from a corset pattern. This is just the normal bra cup that we normally get in the market. So this is what I'm drafting. So did you see? I removed 0.25 here, and here is 0.375. So that is what I removed. You can as well like raise it up a bit. In case if you don't like how it is, you can decide to like raise it up on this side. Did you see? On this side, you can decide to like raise it up. So with this now, we are done with the pattern drafting. So with this, you don't need to like go looking for a bust cup that will match your client's body. You just or you just need to like draft it for the person. Use your bra foam and get this. So this is me trying to like label this in a way I'm going to understand it. So by the time I'm sewing it, it will be easier for me. I'm labeling center, front, side seam for the front, 1 2 3. Like I'm putting arrows the way I'm going to join it. So this is going to help me out, did you see, to know what I would do. So this is what I have. So I'm going to be cutting this out on the bra foam, and then we'll go to the sewing machine to join, and then you're going to see the final effect of this bra cup. So I'll go ahead and cut this pattern out. So when I'm done, this is what I have, and I have a bra foam. This bra foam is not feasible, like it does not have a gum to the body. So this is me trying to like cut it out. Did you see? I'm trying to like cut that bra foam. Did you see what I'm doing? This is very easy. So you just use a bra foam. I'll go ahead and cut, and I do not add any sewing allowance. Please, you are not meant to add any sewing allowance to it because we are going to be using a zigzag stitches to sew. So this is me on the sewing machine trying to sew. So I'm going to be sewing the two down parts together. This is how I'm sewing it. You can see I'm using a zigzag stitches. You will just bring it close and sew. So I'm sewing it like I'm sewing it 2 times so that the bra cup will be strong. Did you see? So did you see? I'm trying to like get everything. After you have done sewing the down part, you want to go ahead and join the upper part to it. You want to like get the middle or point. Did you see? And then you sew like this. Did you see what I'm doing? Then you also want to go ahead and sew with your zigzag stitches. This is very easy to sew, like very easy. So I'll go ahead and re-sew it again, like you sew 2 or 3 times so that the bra cup will be strong. Did you see that? So this is what I have after I was done sewing. Did you see how the cup come out very well? So this is me trying to test the bra cup, and this is what I have. Like I said, I have a small bust cup. Did you see? And so that's why my own is very small. Did you see that? But it came out so perfectly. I can use this to sew my corset join on my bustier. I don't need to go to buy any cup. Whenever I go to buy cup, I don't usually get my cup size. I don't know why. So it's either is very short for me or is bigger than me. Did you see? So this is what I have. Did you see that? This is so beautiful and so perfect. Did you see? Very beautiful and perfect. So you can give this a try. Don't forget to like this video, share and subscribe. See you in my next video. Bye bye.